And now I'd like to, if I could, introduce our guest speaker, Delegate Cory McCray, also the newly elected and newly sworn in delegate from right here in the 45th District. And I would just like to say that with folks like Cory leading from the front here in East Baltimore, it's no surprise that our home here is becoming characterized more and more by a family-friendly neighborhood and a commitment to serving the neighbors to our left and our right. And with folks like Cory and his contemporaries here, it is very safe to say that the best days of Darley Park and other communities here in East Baltimore in the 45th District are well ahead of us. And I think it says a lot about his leadership and the leadership of his contemporaries that the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service is now a tradition, a very firmly rooted tradition here in East Baltimore. So we'll get into a few more introductions and our activities for the day in a little bit. But I'd like to, I don't have a mic to hand over, but I'd like to introduce Delegate Cory McCray, please.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Delegate Cory McCray for the 45th Legislative District, but before I get started, I'd just like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I say thank you because I know that there's a vision, I know that there's a goal, I know that there's a destiny for the Darley Park community. I know that that goal, that vision, that destiny for Darley Park is great. And as I stand here beside Miss Pauline Charles, my councilwoman Mary Pat Clark, Miss Francis, Miss Mary, Miss Lois, my good friend Dave, and so many other countless more that share that same vision, that same destiny, that same goal of greatness for the Darley Park community. As I stand here before you as the delegate of this district, as I stand here before you as the delegate of this community and so many others in Northeast East Baltimore, but before I was a delegate, I was a troubled young man that graduated from school right there at the corner of Harford and 25th. It was called Fairmont Harford High School, and for some of the older folks, it was Old Lake Clifton Middle.
That's right.
And as that troubled young man, the one thing that I was looking for was hope and opportunity. As Miss Gwen whispered in my ear, she talked about the shooting that was last night at McDonald's. I know that those young men, those young women, so many others in this community are looking for hope and opportunity. As I graduated from Fairmont Harford, I think about Miss Frances Carr, my assistant principal, who always delivered hope and opportunity. I think about my community leaders, Miss Hope, who always delivered hope and opportunity. I'm an electrician out of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, but the day I got accepted, I think about my training director, Dave Norfolk, who delivered hope and opportunity. So as I stand here in front of this large crowd, as I stand here in front of so many selfless individuals that could be sleeping in right now, so many selfless individuals that could be kicking their feet up right now, could be watching TV right now, you stand here with us today on your holiday, MLK Day, to deliver hope and opportunity to future generations of tomorrow. Before I leave, I'd just like to thank the 6th branch.
Yes.
Woo! I remember the first MLK Day of Service right around the corner in the Oliver community. My grandmom lives 1506 East Oliver, so when I saw that, it was pretty happy. I'm sorry to say that I missed the second one. I made it for the third one in the Johnson Square community, and I stand here with you today. And for the 4th MLK Day, for the 6th branch in the Darley Park community, and just wanted to say big shout out to the 6th branch. Big shout out to Darley Park community. Big shout out for everybody that's out here today. Thank you.